Good afternoon in Australia, good evening for those of you in America, and good morning, middle of the morning for those of you in Europe and other parts of the world. I'm impatient. I wasn't meant to go live for another 4 or 5 minutes, but I'm ready to go. So here it is, a soft six matinee for all you little groovers. Let's click that music. Muting all the platforms I'm going live on. Getting everything set up here, groovers. This is a jaunty little tune. Just pinning a comment over in Facebook land. Hello to everyone watching over on Facebook and those of you arriving at the YouTubes. Hi, yes, an important announcement. The role of Big Daddy-O this evening, or today, is going to be played by the fabulous Morgan. I'll drop a link for you in a second, gorgeous. Just got to find my way back to StreamYards and also give out a few wrenches. Hey, Pookie T. Just modding up the people as they arrive. Just a handful of peeps to keep an eye on chat. Shut the fuck up. That was Tango Mango. Close to Chongo Bongo, I thought. An appropriate tune. Right, g'day. Hello, everyone. So weird. It's the middle of the day here. I've got some bushes to trim, and I'm talking about the plant variety before any of you go into the gutter. I'm going to go for a walk a little bit later. I've got some more letterboxing streets to do. And I'm also going to work on uploading the episode for Smooth Criminal this week onto YouTube, because YouTube doesn't integrate with podcast platforms anymore, which is really shit. So I do my podcast during the week. It gets sent all over the place. It used to land on YouTube as well, but now I actually have to make a video. So busy afternoon ahead, but I thought we'd do a little matinee today. And then tonight at 9 p.m, I've got a watch party scheduled where we're going to watch this episode again. For those of you who are like Tana, who's in the Netherlands, it's 5 a.m. for her now, so she ain't watching us live. Hey, Sumi, how you doing? I'll give Sumi a wrench, a Rooney, and then I reckon we've got enough wrenches for the show. In fact, everyone in chat's a wrench now. So as usual, the only rule if you're a moderator, we haven't had any problems, but if there's anyone that rocks up and it's just blatant hate speech, just block them. That's really all you have to do. I love me a bit of trolling action. Lady Pegasus knows that. So don't worry about trolls. Let's have some fun with them. And yeah, other than that, I'm fine. If someone does ever come into chat, I did mean to mention this as well. If anyone ever comes into chat and they're just slagging off other YouTube creators, just time them out to give them 300 seconds to think about why they're a knob, and that you don't need to block them or remove them. You feel free to time out anyone who just starts carrying on about not even creators, subscribers as well. Don't like that. Don't want that. Still light for you, Morgan. Yeah, trolls are great, Pookie T. I have fun with them as well. So I'm just going to, I don't know why people get so, I mean, there's trolls that are just fuckwits, but you can still have fun with them. Hate speech trolls piss them off, but trolls that are just, saying show us your tits sort of stuff, leave them. They're fun. So it's good to see everyone. I'm just dropping the link in for Morgan, who is going to be playing the role of Big Daddy-O today, which is interesting because last night we had an episode that had a lot of Morgan references. Good to I look at you all being friendly and sweet and saying hi to each other. I do love the people that come into my lives. We never really have any dramas. And if we do, bring it on. Bring it on. I might be trending on YouTube for 11 seconds. Woohoo! So there's the link for you, Morgan. You don't have to cam up. In fact, we'll be off the screen anyway, because as you know, we read from a script that takes up the whole screen. And when Morgan pops up, I'll have a chat with her about her experiences so far with the soft six. Also, anyone who is watching over on Facebook, it's really hard for me to see comments like, hi, Ellen, I can see that, and that's it. So feel free. Rachel, hello. Feel free if you girls want, you can always grab that link that I've pinned to the YouTube channel and come and join us over on YouTube. I try to pop over to Facebook a little bit, but see, Kathy's just commented and I can't see it, which kind of sucks. Yeah, the chat, like there's literally one row of chat, and because I've pinned a comment that's taking up, I'll see if I can go back and shrink it down to a smaller version. God, you guys are a bit behind too, possibly. Yeah, there was, oh, maybe it's a comment on a different thing in that group. Anyway, there's the pinned YouTube channel for anyone who would like to come over from Facebook and join us in YouTube. Hey, Mercedes girl. Emily, can we pretend to be bitches? Of course you can. All right, Morgan's having a few technical difficulties. That's all right. I did have a thought. I could always replay a little bit of how the previous episode ended if we ever get stuck. But there will be a watch party tonight at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time in Australia. For anyone who misses it, where I will be replaying this and holding a watch party, and I'll be able to just sit back and join in chat and have fun with everyone. So we'll wait for Morgan. I don't know what the issues are, but we'll be able to nut them out. I know that it works better on Chrome than other browsers, and it depends if you're on your phone or on a laptop as well. Lady Pegasus might get my Jaffas out of the cupboard, although I ain't wasting any by rolling on the floor. I know. Remember that when we used to roll them down the floor in cinemas, and then because they used to be wooden. Oh, here we go. We've got Morgan joining. G'day, gorgeous.
Hey, can you hear me?
Yeah, you're coming through loud and clear.
Okay, sorry.
No, it's good. I'm glad you worked it out.
There we go. Okay, I'm ready.
You're good to go. Well, last night there were a lot of Morgan references because Princess Buttercup couldn't help but ask Big Daddy-O about Morgan again, and there were Morgan Freeman gifts and all sorts of things happening. It was quite funny. Oh, have we lost Morgan? Can you still hear me? Can you hear me, Morgan? We had a hi, Greg.
Yeah, sorry.
That's okay. That's all right. Welcome to Greg. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button. I think you're a newbie here, Greg. Mercedes girl usually sleeping. Well, this is a treat. This is a matinee. So are you still, do we still have volume with you, Morgan?
Yeah, you do.
Oh, good. There's just a bit of a delay. That's all right. So what I'm going to do is welcome to everyone that's coming into chat. I know that everyone in chat's friendly and welcomes everyone as they come, because I can't see chat when I have the screen up, and Morgan probably won't be able to either. Can you see chat, Morgan? Are you watching through StreamYards, the chat there?
I'm watching StreamYard.
Yeah, cool. All right. So, Morgan, just before we start, what does the soft mean to you? Morgan, what does the soft six mean to you?
Yeah. Shoot. I don't know why it's buffering.
Oh, is it buffering for you? Bugger.
Yeah. Can you hear me now? If it does it too much, I'll jump down and someone else can jump up.
Oh, hopefully you get to do the whole episode because it's a ripper. Although there's a very Australian thing that's going to happen in this one, so the Australians in chat are going to lose their shit. But I know that you guys will all find it highly entertaining as well. So before we kick off, what does the soft six mean to you, Morgan?
Well, I started the blog when you were in the middle of doing the new guy that you had on your line. And then I started reading it, and I didn't actually know what the soft six meant. And then when I got to that in the blog, I about died. So
yes,
that's what that means.
Yeah, exactly. The reference for anyone who is watching this for the first time. This is a story of, it's a modern day tale of love between a scammer and a princess. I basically play a catfish. I'm catfishing a Nigerian scammer. I'm not even playing. It's what I'm doing. This was a few years ago, and it's to waste their time to stop them scamming somebody else for real. And the reference with the soft six is he told me that he had a penis that was 6 inches long when soft. As you do.
That was definitely a first.
And then the new series that we started this year, which we ended in a week because the guy started freaking me out because he was using a lot of info off my Facebook profile. My real one was the soft 34 because he told us he had a 34 centimeter dong. Oh, what was it? 13 and a half inches or something frightening. So, and also for anyone new to this series, the shark reference is my character, Princess Buttercup, is a widow. Her husband, Barry, was eaten by a shark. That's why you'll see a lot of shark stuff floating around. And Chongo Bongo, or Big Daddy-O, who Morgan is playing today, he is also a widow. His wife, Morgan, ironically, died in an accident when she was driving home from the hospital. Bad luck. She had some pretty bad luck. You'd be pissed off, wouldn't you? Like, you know, if you've been in hospital, you've been sick, you're finally feeling great and you're heading home and then bang, it's all over.
Andy doesn't even want to talk about her. He said, don't even bring her up. Like he was mad at her for dying.
I know. He's pretty nasty about her. And in fact, when Princess Buttercup tried to get him chatting about Morgan again, he still maintained, you know, don't want to live in the past. So not a bad way to live, I guess, in some respects, but it certainly didn't make for great conversation.
No.
So without further ado, I'm going to expand that screen just a little bit more. Did you get this far in, Morgan, when you were reading the website?
I didn't. I read the first 6 episodes, and then you said you were going to do them live. So the hardest thing I've ever had to do, and I stopped, and I haven't been back. But and I actually like to Google the end of movies. I usually Google what happens in TV shows before it happens, end of books. I don't wait. So this has been very difficult for me.
Yeah. See, I'm the opposite. I love surprises. So.
No, can't do it.
I don't blame anyone if they do read ahead. I have started uploading the next bunch of episodes, and there's a heap more than I thought. I mean, even from the top of this, you can see this one was done on June the 5th, 2018. So I had been uploading them in 2017 and then had a break for quite a long time before the next one went up. So there's still shitloads of episodes that you guys I've kept hidden. So if anyone does go to the website to get ahead, they're only going to get up to, I think, episode 20 or something like that. And I've already uploaded another 6 episodes. So there's a lot to come. All right. On that note, so the Soft Six returns. It's episode 15. Who's my daddy-o? Is everyone in chat ready to go? You've got your drinks. You've got the – wait a minute. Lady Pegasus has to go to the loo. So,
everybody hold.
Do you know what that means? I guess you do.
Yes, I do know that one. I know actually quite a bit from talking to Mel. So
yeah, I thought she might have educated on a lot of Australianisms.
Yes, yeah, I picked it up.
I think going to the loo probably is an English thing that Australians continued on. A lot of our expressions are from England originally, or Scotland.
That's probably where I knew that one from. Is probably from like British TV shows.
And did you have the nursery rhyme "Skip to the loo, my darling"?
I did.
Yeah. Well, there's the reference to the loo.
Oh, I thought it was skip to my LOU. That's how we learned it, not LOO.
I always thought it was that they skipped off to the toilet. Maybe it is.
Oh, I don't know. I will have to Google it.
I know.
I thought it was spelled different.
Now, because it's sort of bad because it's Lulu skip to my loo, isn't it? It is LOU. I've always thought it was someone busting to go to the toilet and they just skipped there to get there really quickly.
That's much more interesting version than probably whatever it is.
That's just completely destroyed something from my childhood.
Oh, God, I'm sorry. Great. Yeah. Lady Pegasus is skipping to the loo.
And she's back. There were no redbacks under the toilet seat. And, there's going to be a lot of beautiful childhood memories for Australians. But like I said, you guys will get a lot out of it because it's really funny. But there was a very, very important book in our childhood that sort of that featured in every Australian homestead, I reckon. And it's still used today. Morgan's completely gone. She's prematurely evacuated. Hey, girly gamer, how you doing? Hopefully, I'll put the link in again for Morgan. Hopefully, she'll be able to come back. Let's post that into the chat. I think when her dog barked, she accidentally. Here we go. Welcome back. You prematurely evacuated.
Yeah, the dog scared the crap out of me and I dropped the phone.
That's all right. Okay. I like a bit of action at the start. So, as always, we'll kick it off again with a bit of music. And I'll do my little... I don't know why I always make a cup of coffee when I start and then it makes me cough. And, I shouldn't be drinking. I should have had a herbal tea or some water.
I was going to say some tea. Yeah, some nice tea.
Yeah, just not milk. All righty. Here we go. I think this song's about to end. Now I've muted it so much it can hardly be heard. I'm just getting it to the end so I can restart it. Brilliant. In fact, I might go with a softer one. Okay. Yeah. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to this evening's or today's episode of The Soft Six, wherever the fuck you are in the world. Now, we do have a season 1 recap, but because you guys are following it almost day by day, I'll skim over it. No, fuck it, I'll read it. The season 1 recap. Shut up, music. Okay, Groovers, to get some of you up to speed who may not know what the Soft Six is about. Essentially, the Soft Six is a love story between a 22-year-old Nigerian scammer, I call him Chongo Bongo, posing as an almost 53-year-old American soldier, Big Daddy-O, who's trying to scam something out of a wealthy widow, Princess Buttercup, played by me, whose husband Barry was tragically eaten by a shark. I'm also a Tasmanian comedian with clearly way too much time on my hands. If you've joined us for the first time, I highly recommend you start this blog at the very beginning to fully understand what the fuck this is all about. And for those returning, here's a quick recap. After several months of communicating, to date, the only thing Big Daddy-O has tried to scam out of Princess Buttercup is a birthday cake. That's what happened last night, Morgan.
I saw it today.
Oh, have you already watched it? You're up to speed.
I am up to speed. Heck yeah.
Oh, my God, you're hardcore. I love it. So, yes, that's, after weeks and weeks, that's the first thing he's asked for, a birthday cake. Chongo Bongo also holds the honour of possibly being the most boring and useless scammer of all time. He's very unlikable and incredibly annoying. But tonight, expect a twist. It seems Scammers HQ in Nigeria have let a new Big Daddy-O take the wheel. This one is almost pleasant. For those of you close to dying of boredom with the old Big Daddy-O and almost giving up on the Soft Six and going back to reruns of the Golden Girls, please give this epic love story one more chance. The producers, me, have been so excited to put this episode of the Soft Six together for you. So please grab a blanket and a cup of tea if it's winter where you are, or a sun hat and a pina colada if you're enjoying warmer weather. For here it is, folks. And then it says season 2, but we're all in one season, guys, on the YouTube world. Episode 15, Who's My Daddy-O? We kick off with him trying to scam a birthday cake. You heard me, a birthday cake. And tonight, the voice of Big Daddy-O will be played by Morgan.
My princess, I like all that you mentioned, but I'll like to use them when I'm home. How about a cake of princess? I need to host my colleagues. They have been doing it, so it's my turn, and you know how that feels if I don't do mine.
He has a way with words. Oh, you want me to send you a cake? That'll be quite difficult. Where do your colleagues get their cakes from?
My princess, promise me you will not sleep. I'll be back.
Holy shit, hang on a sec. I've just dropped the screen out of my other screens. All right, I'm back.
Okay, we're even.
I will not sleep. I like our happy conversation. I will wait for you, Big Daddy-O. I did fall asleep eventually. I waited for hours. So while I was waiting, I looked at some cake ideas to make for your birthday. So many good ones. I couldn't decide, so I will let you choose. Option 1. This might be a bit girly, but it's a ladybird. What do you think? Now, this is where, for any non-Australians watching and for the Australians, there was a book that we all grew up with, the Women's Weekly Children's Birthday Cakes recipe book. And all of our mothers at some point tried to make us a birthday cake out of the Women's Weekly cookbook. It's like an institution, and certain kids' parents, mums in particular, were much better at making cakes than others. But if anyone has had a Women's Weekly children's birthday cake ever in their lives, pop it into chat, because we're going to be seeing a few of them in this episode. Did you have a book like that in America, Morgan?
No, not that I can recall. We had like a joy of cooking, or those staples, but not a birthday cake book. No,
well, the ladybird's probably one of the easier ones, and there'll be quite a few Australian lollies, or what you guys candy. So like that little ladybird, the little multicolored things, they're called freckles. They're milk chocolate with these little sweet balls that we call hundreds and thousands. And the two yellow eyes are yellow Smarties, which is sort of like M&Ms, except they're just filled with chocolate. You don't get different types. You get different coloured Smarties, but not different flavours.
Oh, we have Smarties, but they're not. They're like a sour candy. They're not chocolate.
Oh, okay. Interesting. Yeah, see, Michelle Marie remembers these books. So here we go. Brace yourselves, everyone. It's a walk down memory lane. What do you think? Mel mentioned that last night, that in chat you guys are like, oh, what do you think?
Yeah. Now I say that all the time. Or what do you think? My princess, how are you doing today?
Big Daddy-O, I'm going really well. And you?
I'm good. I saw you in my dream last night, my Princess Buttercup.
You did? What was your dream about?
You know how it goes. I was sleeping, then I started dreaming.
Go Captain Obvious. The Facebook chats, I can't tell if his response is sarcastic or not, either way hilarious. How do dreams and sleeping work? This is a completely different chongo. So people were already realizing it's a new dude at Scammer HQ.
Oh no, guess what we were doing?
Were we shopping?
You were right, my princess. We were shopping for our wedding suits and gown.
What a great dream.
That's exciting.
No way. That's a great dream. I bet you looked very handsome in your suit. What was my dress like?
You are beautiful, my princess. Can't wait for that day.
Wow. I bet you will look handsome in your suit too. Oh, hang on a minute though. We aren't even engaged yet.
My princess, do you want me to do it right away?
Do what, Big Daddy-O?
The engagement.
Is it too soon? Or what do you think?
To me, I want it the day I will come back and at the airport. Or what do you think?
I'm playing fucking tennis with this guy.
Uh-huh.
Do you mean when I arrive in Aleppo next month to propose then? That's a very romantic setting for a proposal.
Ha 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 ha. You're funny, my princess.
Haha, you got my joke. Yes, I was kidding. I'm coming next week.
No.
You're in a good mood. I like you when you are happy, Big Daddy-O.
That's my wish. But I wish wishes were horses.
This dude smoking something?
Yeah.
What do you mean by that?
I wish that you can be smuggled here, my princess. I need you in my arms after getting tipsy.
Ooh. You are tipsy now?
No, on my birthday date. Or what do you think?
And then someone in Facebook said, I've just had amazing sex and now there's a new soft six. It's like Christmas.
No, on my birthday date. Or what do you think?
Well, yes, you definitely must get tipsy on your birthday date. That's the law in most countries. I want you to drunk sext me on your birthday date.
Ha ha ha. In your country?
In most countries, it is the law. Thou shalt get completely shit-faced, munted drunk on thy birthday.
My princess, all your wishes are mine, but the nature of my job is the barrier here. Give me 30 minutes. I'll be back.
I think we've got more than that being the barrier. He's got to do something for 30 minutes. He's running out to scam money out on the street to get more coins to use at the internet cafe, I think.
Yeah, it's always 30 minutes.
And we've got people chatting in chat about Redskins and sweets and lollies and candy names being changed because they're not politically correct anymore.
Right. Oh, I can't see the chat, by the way.
No, so I'll pop over and check in on them every now and then. And hey to everyone on Facebook land too. Feel free to join us on the tubes. Oh, I understand, Big Daddy-O, I do. But I just had a thought. You said you wish that wishes were horses. I have the most amazing idea. I could get my sister Felicia to come with me and we could wear this outfit and get through the gates without detection.
It's a Trojan horse, yeah.
What do you think? Me at the front and Felicia bringing up the rear.
My princess, that was an idiom that if wishes come true. Huh.
An idiom, big words.
Yeah.
Sexy when you use words like idiom. And you don't think the horse costume would work?
No, my buttercup. They will think that you ladies are spies, that you are coming to bomb the camp. That's a frequent problem at the gate.
Sure, it was last night, the spies. There was bombs or earlier in the week.
Yeah.
That wouldn't be good at all. What would they do to Felicia and I if we were caught? I mean, we aren't smuggling bombs in, just presents for you, Big Daddy-O.
You know, sometimes people get punished for an offense they did not commit. They will not know you are saying the truth, but will take you to the guard room.
Yeah, so we've had the prison room, the cell room, and now the guard room. Oh, I'm almost scared to ask, but what happens in the guard room?
Guard room is like the cell room, the other name for it. Oh.
Well, either way, it sounds fucking scary. What happens in there? What would they do to us?
Torture you till you say the truth.
Well, there, torture? Like what? What would they do to Felicia and I? Electrified nipple clamps? Removal of our toenails? Make us listen to Michael Bolton albums on full bore for hours and hours and hours and hours? Wait for it. The most unusual form of torture is being suggested by Big Daddy-O.
Oh, no.
Sorry.
Oh, jeez.
I don't read things in advance, so this is like reliving it all.
I obviously didn't either. I might have requested tomorrow's. Light up your pussy if possible.
And then a million question marks. Someone's going to pass out. Oh no, he didn't.
My princess, do you like me today?
I do. I like you a lot today. So much. You seem lighter and happier and so much funnier. I like this Big Daddy-O very much. And then,
no.
Then
I'm not doing it again.
Sorry. You know, when I edit this, I do it for impact. Yeah. Whoa there. Torture? Like what? What would they do to Felicia and I? Electrified nipple clamps, removal of our toenails, make us listen to Michael Bolton albums on full bore for hours and hours and hours?
Oh, come on. Oh, God. Light up your pussy if possible. I can't do it.
You're kidding, right?
My princess, do you like me today?
So I had a bit of trouble with editing. I've put things up in the wrong places. And then
it's funny he asks so many questions that are statements and then questions are ...
Yeah.
Like that.
I know. Yeah, they're not good at that.
Yeah.
The statements always have a question mark and then questions don't.
Right.
So, yeah, I like this Big Daddy-O very much.
Love you so much, princess.
No, you're cute today too.
Can't stop thinking about you, hun.
Okay, so since you do like fun, I'm going to make a birthday cake. I know I can't send it to you, but I want to make one here and I can blow out the candles and think of you. But I want you to choose the cake, okay?
Okay, hun, I will do just that. My love, let me tell you. It feels so good to know you love me, my princess.
I don't know why I didn't engage him about the light up your pussy thing.
I'm
probably was
so happy you didn't.
Well, if you're like this all the time, I will love you all the time.
And I'm so happy for that.
See, this guy says I'm. He doesn't say am. So happy for that.
His grammar is much better. I'm actually having not a difficulty reading it like I usually do. I will, my princess. Love you so much.
Please do. You started to sound so much like Barry. I was beginning to think I would be miserable if we got married, and I might have to accidentally throw you to the sharks as well.
Ha, ha.
Yeah, funny, right? No one misses him. He was horrible.
Yeah, funny. I will forever make you happy, my princess.
The number of times I've hinted that I murdered Barry that he doesn't pick up on it's astounding.
Mm-hmm.
Stay fun and lovely, and you've got a deal, Big Daddy-O. So here are the cakes I'm thinking of making in honor of your most splendid birthday. Please choose the one you would like. Number 1, this might be a bit girly for a brave soldier, but I like ladybirds.
I will, my princess.
And then we've got the little ladybird cake. For anyone who's just joined, yes, these are cakes from the Women's Weekly Children's Birthday Cake Recipe Book. Very Australian thing. G'day, Badger, over in chat, and everyone over there. I'm not sure how they're coping. Or what do you think?
Look nice.
You think? What about this one? Now, this is the one every Australian kid wanted. Swimming pool cake. Now, just pointing out a few little Australian things. That is what you guys call jello in the middle. We call that jelly, whereas you call jelly, what you call jelly, we call that jam. So it's a cake filled with jelly and then those little chocolate-coated biscuits, or what you would call cookies, around the outside. And then the ladder is made with those pink things are musk sticks and licorice. But God, I wanted that one, and my mum was like, I can't make you that one. It's too complicated.
Aw.
I never got that one.
Heartbreak.
Swimming pool, more your style?
Wow, that is lovely. What do you think?
I think I like this version better, the adult version. Oh, yep, Michelle over in chat. She got the train one. Lady Pegasus is almost psychic. She said, I hope he won't ask for a boob cake. Now, just so everyone knows, disclaimer, the next cake is not from the Australian Women's Weekly Children's Cookbook recipe book.
That's more his style, I'm sure. Oh, no. I just saw. I'm a little slow.
It's quite the fivesome going on there.
I see that. Huh.
The blonde girl's probably feeling a tad left out at the moment.
Very lonely.
The G-string bum is a brilliant little detail too. I'm just giving chat time to digest that. They seem to be loving it. And
so would that be licorice? Would the G-string be licorice, or what would that be, you think?
No, that looks like it's fondant or icing. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Badger over in chat saying, well, what do you think? Everyone's getting into that. You start speaking like that in your dreams. And when you do genuinely say to someone, or what do you think? It's quite funny.
Yeah.
Let's see what he thinks of this one. You have to choose or chose. You have to choose. It's your birthday, Big Daddy-O. You tell me. What do you think?
Yeah, I prefer this one. It's better. I love it.
It's pretty sexy. What about this one?
Oh, no.
Again, for anyone watching, this is not from the Women's Weekly Children's Birthday Cake Cookbooks.
I think Mel made one of those before. I know she made a butt cake. I'm sure Mel could make that for him.
I think it's a naked mole rat.
Yeah, this is sexy. I love it. Okay.
Yeah, exactly. I don't think many men would be happy to have a penis cake for their birthday cake, but Big Daddy-O's down for it.
Oh, geez. My princess, give me some minutes. I'll be right back.
Now, he's either gone off to have a wank because those cakes have been turning him on, or he's run out of coin again. Okay, my very happy Big Daddy-O. I have to make that penis much bigger to be like you. It doesn't even look 6 inches when hard. Okay, Big Daddy-O, I'm now about to drive to the marina and catch the ferry back to Amity Island. I hope we can chat again later. Now I'm starting to think about wedding dresses and exciting stuff like that. And here's another cake I really like for us.
Oh, boy.
Now, obviously, I chose that deliberately. You know, the black guy with the white girl, even though he's pretending to be a white dude.
Right.
But those little nuances he never acknowledged quite cleverly. I like the pillow over the donger.
Yeah, let's be respectful.
Well, what do you think? Obviously, we need to make it look like us a bit more, but yeah, it's not a bad one.
I love this. Just wish the picture on the cake is ours.
He wants us to be doing that. That's what he wants. One day it will be.
Okay, Jesus.
I had a lot of fun finding these. And again, not from Women's Weekly Children's one. Let's see what he thinks of this one. And it's got happy 31st birthday, Adrian. Do you reckon Adrian's grandmother made that for him?
Yeah, probably, yeah.
I love it how she's still got her boots on.
I saw that too.
I would change the name, but there's always this option too, Big Daddy-O. You need to choose what you would like me to eat on your birthday.
My princess, all this are good. Any of them you choose will be okay with me.
He just can't ever make a fucking decision. No, Big Daddy-O, it's your special day. I want to make 2 cakes. One I will send to you and the other I will eat with the orphans. They're all great, but which do you really like?
Then you have to choose a decent one because the children are involved.
This scammer's got morals.
Yeah.
Inconceivable. Good point. Maybe I'll make an Australian-themed one for the children and one of the naughty ones for you.
Oh.
Little koala cake with his eyelashes. This koala one I make for you, and the couple having sexy time I make for the children.
I would like a decent one because I'm here at the camp and eyes will be on me.
Ah, yes, good point. You will be the center of attention. It's Big Daddy-O's birthday. So the swimming pool one, the G-rated one, or one more idea?
Oh.
Can never have too many shark references. Well, what do you think?
I love the pool one. My princess and I need to change things here. You know, I have no access.
I wish for you to change things too. I will make the pool one. Don't worry, there won't be a shark in there. And according to Google, I should send it to Big Daddy-O, US military base, Al Hasakah, Syria, 555-5858. Correct?
Hagata. Sorry.
We've never talked about your location. Big Daddy-O, US military base, Haggadah, Syria. Is that correct? I thought that was a book for the Jewish people. I don't know much about the whole world.
My princess, I hate to be this type of person, begging a lady for things, but I just felt to let it out to you because you are the only close one here.
Begging a lady for things. Wait a minute. Is he finally about to scam? It's just cake, Big Daddy-O, and I would be delighted to send it to you. It's the least I can do.
My princess, you have tried a lot for that, but I need all this. I'm telling you, or you want your Big Daddy-O on dirty and turned underwears.
Do you want your Big Daddy-O on dirty and turned underwears? Is that what everyone else has read? Oh, Emily had the koala bear cake. Just to, what the fuck is he talking about? Here we go. You want some new undies, Big Daddy-O? I will send you some. Funny enough, I had already bought these for you.
And they have a whole bunch of animals of those.
This scammer is so confusing. Weeks and weeks, and he's asked for a birthday cake and clean undies. Anyway, you like? I can buy more.
Ha 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 ha. Funny, my princess. Okay.
Oh, yes. The mankini. Badger said either I'm smoking bad weed again or I'm confused. I think we're all feeling that way. And I've heard these are very comfortable and they're very sexy. You would look so hot in them. Or what do you think? Would these be big enough for Big Daddy-O's Big Little Daddy-O?
My princess, this are for young guys, not me getting of age. How will you feel if I off my clothes and I'm wearing this?
Well, I would smile a lot, but maybe you're right. Maybe things are better for you.
My princess, we are having a good time today was the secret.
The secret? Oh, what do you mean, the secret?
We are so good today, not like when we fight.
I know. It's been so much fun. I love that I make you laugh, finally. I was really worried you weren't funny and had no sense of humour, and that wouldn't work for me. I thought I might be falling for a grumpy old man. Been there, done that, got the T-shirt.
My princess, I need to be on steady chat with you to know ourselves and trust each other. And am jealous here, my princess, how my colleagues relate with their loved ones.
How do they relate?
They send them gadgets, but they hide it from senior officers. My princess, I need us to be like that. Or what do you think?
Holy fuck. All right. Now we're getting into Scamsville. Well, yes, a gadget would make life easier. But firstly, on this jealousy thing, are you feeling insecure? You might not love me anymore. Are you shivering inside?
Not that, my princess. I love you and don't want to lose you. That's why I am asking for all this security between us.
But are you shivering inside?
Yes, that I might lose you, my princess.
Oh, I didn't mean to hurt you, and I'm sorry that I made you cry.
Oh. Sorry, I love this.
Oh, Big Daddy-O, I really didn't want to hurt you. I didn't realise you're just a jealous guy.
Nice.
So let's work out a gadget to make us grow closer and stronger and make your colleagues so jealous of us.
What's your plan, my princess?
Another childhood memory coming up. Does anyone remember Atari?
I had the next version up, the 2600.
I'm so bummed I didn't keep our Atari.
Yeah.
Oh,
maybe I did.
What a great video computer system. I'm looking at the gadgets in the castle. This one is very cool. We can talk on it and send each other video cassettes and even play games on it like Space Invaders. What do you think? This might look like an old-fashioned rotary phone, and it is, but we can make secret calls. You just need to find a place and hang it, and I will arrange the connection and then message you, and you can go to the secret tree and we can talk for hours. Some Fisher Price walkie-talkies. Another great way to communicate. Or these have pretty good range. You can press the green button to let me know it's safe to talk, and I will grab my walkie-talkie and we can talk sweet nothings and have walkie-talkie sex.
Oh, give me some minutes. I'll be back.
He's off to get more coins. Why do you keep disappearing for some minutes? It's time to read the bedtime stories to the orphans. I'm so glad they're leaving on Saturday. The house is a mess and they're all so dirty and full of germs and loud. I can't wait to have my silent mansion all to myself again. So if I have gone before you return in some minutes, tell me what sort of gadget you would like, Big Daddy-O. I can't spoil you enough on your birthday. And Princess Buttercup gave him some minutes, many, many minutes. Did he come back? Does Big Daddy-O ask for more things? Were the cake and the undies and the gadgets not enough? Stay tuned for episode 16 of The Soft Six, or should we say The Hard Six, because coming soon we have our first R-rated episode. Are you up for it, Morgan?
Yeah.
You champion. All right, here we go. This episode was brought to you by Atari and the letters PG. Shut the fuck up. All right, I'll load up the next episode. You are a brave, brave woman, Morgan. You're very brave. You are willingly going to
we'll see.
16. And look at what it's called. Bow Chongo Bow Wow.
Again, I should have looked ahead, yeah?
How's everyone doing in chat? Let's just touch base over there. Oh, we've got some newbies. G'day, Aussie. Commenting on the Mankini. Lady Pegasus was listening to Just a Jealous Guy. Interesting. Oh, hi there, AQT. We've got a few people in. All right, everyone, smash the thumbs up and please subscribe if you haven't already. And this, again, we have the wonderful Morgan. I'll mention her when I do the start. But Morgan has very willingly prepared to continue on with another episode, knowing that it's potentially R-rated. Could everyone give Morgan a big round of applause? I mean, the fact that it's called Bow Chicka Bow Bow, I will get a copyright claim or whatever, infringement, not a strike, but I've got the right music for this episode. Just give me a sec. They've already put in a claim one time. I'm not monetized. It's no issue, but here we go.
Yeah, that's perfect.
Kanga Blue, g'day. She arrived at Shut the Fuck Up. Perfect timing. Lots of applause for you, Morgan.
Thank you, guys.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Soft Six, episode 16, Bow Chongo Bow Wow. And today, the role of Big Daddy-O is being played by the fabulous Morgan. Previously on the Soft Six. Just turning the porn music down a bit. Where we left off, Chongo Bongo needed some minutes, but did he come back, or should we say come back? This episode is a shorty but a goodie, more like a soft 6 than a hard 9. Rated R for rude. Please grab a drink and some Pringles and get ready for episode 16, Bow Chongo Bow Wow. I love this music. Shut the fuck up. Here we go.
Give me some minutes. I'll be back.
Why do you keep disappearing for some minutes? Blah, blah, blah. I had to read to the orphans. They're full of germs. And then I asked him to tell me what sort of gadget he would like. I can't spoil him enough on his birthday.
My princess. Am back.
Uh-oh, it's the am dude again. It's not the I dude, not the I am dude or even the I apostrophe M. It's the am dude. Hello. I just went to the library and selected a book for the children's bedtime. Tonight I'm reading to them from the Kama Sutra. Poor Alexandria. Pepsi shot out of her nose. Oh, Roxanne spilled her beer and choked on her nuggets. Allie's got coffee all over her keyboard.
Which book is that, and who is the author?
It was a very poor joke. It's a book of sexual positions. I was being cheeky since you've been so much fun today. The Kama Sutra is an ancient Indian Hindu text written by Vatsyayana. It is widely considered to be the standard work on human sexual behavior in Sanskrit literature.
Okay. How will the children feel about that story?
Very satisfied?
The sexual behavior, I mean.
I was just joking. But you do not know the Kama Sutra? I will put my tatty old copy in the care package for you. I don't need it anymore. I've tried and memorized every illustration.
I will like to read that book and see the illustrations.
Everyone, you may also want to grab bath bags, guys, but because we're doing this together, you're all equally complicit in this.
Oh.
Badger Mayhew, am loving this. How do you learn about sexy positions without the Kama Sutra? Where did you learn them?
I visit porn sites.
Poor Morgan, you've had pussy and now you've got porn.
Well, the first one was the only one I don't like to say, so we're good now. Unless I have to say
Yeah,
it
I'm not
again.
a fan of that word either, at all. At
Yeah.
all. I'd much prefer the cunt word to the pussy word.
Yeah, me too.
Oh, which ones?
Do you like that?
Oh, yes, I like all of them.
Which ones do you know?
Well, all of them, I think, but always looking for a new dealer, as us porn addicts say.
My princess, are you a porn addict?
Only a little one. Is that a problem? My friends call me porn set sluttercup. Now, hang on a sec.
That's what the mug is for.
It is the mug. I'll have it for the end to show everyone from the merchandise. Oh, shit, what have I done with it?
I was wondering where that came from.
I put it somewhere for show and tell. And now I don't know where I put it. Oh, my God. I got it. All right, we'll show that at the end. The soft six did end up with merchandise. All right. So my friends call me Porn Cess Sluttercup.
Wow. You watch it with your friends?
It feels so weird doing this during daylight hours. Like 11 o'clock at night. No, alone. Although there was this one time after Enclavia's Hens Night where we had some strippers and then we watched my favourite porno, Edward Penis Hands. That was a great night.
That must be a lot of fun. Did you get horny?
Oh, we all did.
Then how did you manage to get off it?
I'm a bit unsure if I should answer that. You might judge me and stop the loving.
No, my princess. Just trust and tell me.
I'm just seeing how everyone's coping in chat. They're not. They're not. They're all horrified. Perfect.
Perfect.
Continue on. Well, this will be a trust experiment.
Try me and see.
Well, we paid the strippers more money. Lots more money. Know what I mean?
I don't. Explain better, my Princess Buttercup.
We paid them money for bukkake. And sexy time. You're a snorter too.
I did.
I'm just testing his porn knowledge.
Yeah. Oh, he must think. Like, are you a lesbian, my princess? Does he think the strippers were female?
I've got no idea. Probably.
Okay.
I Tony Pegasus has just grabbed tissues. She's laughing so much. And APT snorts as well by the looks of it. The strippers were men.
So you had fun over the night.
And yes, we had fun over the next 5 days and nights. Lots of fun.
For 5 days, that's long enough to get someone pregnant.
Oh, God. Oh, no, we were all incredibly safe. None of us, not one of us, wanted to ruin our lives by making a crotch goblin. A horrible thought.
How much did you pay the strippers?
About $1,000 each. They were paid for the first night and stayed for the rest for free.
Because of the fun.
Yes, they wouldn't let us pay because so much fun.
Okay.
Have you done anything naughty? Tell me for my trust of you.
I have done things like that too. You know, after some time here at the camp, any little leave I go clubbing and all that.
He sounds like a clubber.
Right.
And I need details to trust you.
How?
Describe something naughty you have done.
Getting a head from a stripper.
Walking so in Porn Town. This is just gold. Mel. Mel's dodged a bullet now. Look, I've had suck my dick.
I got off easy.
Shine some light in your pussy. And here we go. He's getting a head from a stripper. Wow. So many questions. Of course, we had to have that reference popping up. How much did you pay her?
$500 each because I had a threesome.
Oh. Certainly in the fucking pleasure zone. I thought you said you didn't like threesomes when I suggested it.
Not with you, my princess. You are my wife, and that's not advisable. That's not.
Will you have threesomes with strippers when we are married?
No, I will not cheat on my princess. Why on earth will I do that knowing it will hurt you?
It might not hurt me.
Why?
I'm very open-minded.
But not on cheating you, my princess.
You are an honorable man.
My princess, how will you feel if you ever hear that?
If you told me first, I would not mind. Coming up, let's just say, here's a clue. How's everyone doing in chat? How's everyone doing in chat? They all seem to be doing okay. They're not too Benjamin, holy fuck, getting a head from a stripper who just went Ted Bundy. Yeah, now he's got access to money, right, Michelle? Paying his strippers $500 each for a threesome. Dirty bastard. All right. Mind you, I paid. Oh, no, Lady Pegasus has gone, not the butthole. Well, Lady Pegasus, grip something.
Oh. Oh, no.
Don't get too worried. Don't get too worried. I know exactly what this is all about. Here we go.
You permit me fucking some holes?
Look what I called him mere seconds before. You are an honourable man. What a revolting thing for him to say. Say it again, you filthy bastard.
You permit me fucking some holes? Some holes.
Some holes? Disrespectful. But yes, if it makes you happy, would you permit me fucking other men?
No. That's why I was still insisting.
It's good we have this talk. I am porn says something. That was a good comment by Gwen. Sounds like he'd fuck a trash can if you drew a smile on it. and then, as only Chongo Bongo, the most boring and useless scammer on the planet, can, changed the subject just when it was getting creepy, and so very, very wrong.
My princess, I have to go now, duty time. So my princess, you said you are going to spoil me on my birthday.
I need to sleep too, and yes, I will spoil you so much. Like, what a rapid subject change from his Holes comment.
The gadgets, all those things are outdated. We need something new, my princess.
You just tell me what you would like, and I will arrange.
We will talk about that tomorrow. Have you read the book for the children?
No, the staff did it, but I must sleep. Tomorrow's a big day. Good night, Big Daddy-O.
What's happening tomorrow?
My good honourable man, Buff.
My princess, I asked you about the tomorrow.
And this, dear readers, is where Princess Buttercup fell asleep or died of boredom or just lost the will to type. Hang on. Outro music. Next time on the Soft Six, will Princess Buttercup give Big Daddy-O the best birthday ever? Not that the despicable shit he is deserves it or anything. Still feeling dirty after the whole comment. This episode was brought to you by the Kama Sutra and the letters XXX. And there we have it. Shut the fuck up. Morgan, you did amazing.
Thank you. It's very warm.
You were awesome sauce. So I won't force you to do another one. I think that's where we can leave it because I've also got to make sure I don't race through them all and I don't have uploaded ones in reserve because everyone's chewing through this with a lot of enthusiasm. You did an incredible job.
Thank you.
I don't know what's happening in chat. There's a lot happening, a lot. You did a great job, though. And yes, once again, Mel has managed to avoid, I don't think she's had to say anything remotely rude at all except for the Soft Six stuff.
She did have to do it in character, though, so.
She did. Now, I did mention, I was going to show you, this was some of the merchandise. So it's a Porncess Sluttercup mug. From Teespring, very battered, and I mean it was a popular mug for a while, but it did look great for like a day, and then as soon as you start washing it, it ages, I guess, is one way to put it. You can still buy this shit, by the way. Not that I'm asking anyone to, but if anyone does feel so inclined, the blog, I'll pop the link up to it, and if anyone reads ahead, it's on you. You won't. I mean, it's entirely up to people if they want to read it or not, but. If you get to the end and you're chomping at the bit for the next episode, you're just going to have to wait because they'll be loading live. But there is a merchandise store if anyone wants to check that out, or if you want to check out the blog as well. I'll pop that in chat. Clubbing in Aleppo, exactly, Kanga Blue. Getting ahead. I'll get down to the bottom of chat. Morgan, you did do awesome tonight. We've got a lot of great feedback. Michelle says Morgan is fabulous. Sue Me says we're all dead here. You did an awesome job, Morgan, from Lady Pegasus. Nice work from Kanga Blue. Doing another batch. Well, the batch of merch is always there, Kanga Blue. You can go to the Teespring. In fact, I'll get the Teespring website up and we can go through some of the merch. Should we do that?
Yes.
All right, let's do that. But, yeah, the merch store never closed. Where's the link to it? The Soft Six store. Here we go. So, yeah, it's still an active Teespring shop. I think I made I got so excited. I was like, this is going to fund a trip to the US to take this show on tour. And, of course, that didn't happen at all, but it's a Teespring store. Where's StreamYard? So we can just have a look at a bit of the merch for a few chuckles. So there's the branded Soft Six logo with the shark. everything from like a little yoga top, T-shirts, stickers, and tote bags even. Then we've got the Porncess Slutter Cup range. And then each thing, when you click on it, you can choose different colours and so on. Hang on, Toe. Then we've got the Or What Do You Think range.
Oh, I did not know that. That's perfect.
Yeah, they didn't take off as much as I'd hoped. They weren't. The Soft Six branded stuff was very popular. And then some other ones. Now, R.I.P. Barry were also very popular. Quite a few people bought R.I.P. Barry stuff, which was interesting. I've got mugs and stuff. And I loved the Chongo Bongos range as well. But for some reason, the T-shirts, and they could never fix it, the logo ended up on your gut, like not up higher. And I tried deleting them and resetting them and so on. But I really liked the Chongo Bongo range as well. And then I want something like you for a breakfast, a limited edition mug. That was probably something that he said to me in a later episode. So, yeah, I had a bit of fun doing the merch, and I might make some more merch based on us doing it on YouTube, because I can do things like the voice of Big Daddy-O is being played by ... and have some fun with that. So pretty groovy, hey?
Yeah, that was fun.
It was so much fun. Morgan, you were amazing. Not nervous or anything. You just slid straight into that Big Daddy-O role.
Thank you.
You've been doing it for years. And you got the
yeah, thanks.
too. So at least, I guess.
Yeah, thanks.
Good night, AQT. Thanks for coming in. Tonight we've actually been a setup for a scam has occurred. He wants a birthday cake. He wants clean underwear. That was a very strange request, wasn't it? And he guilted me too, because he basically said, do you want me walking around in soiled underwear? Very
Which
strange.
I didn't know was what he said. It took me a while to figure out that's what he was saying.
Yeah, it was odd. And then at the end, obviously, the gadgets. But he's onto me. He knew that the Atari, the rotary phone, and the Fisher-Price walkie-talkies were all shit gadgets.
Outdated.
He called me out on that. Outdated. He's so funny though. Like so many of the things that he says, he's just saying quite innocently, but the comedy gold that he doesn't realize he's writing, which is why I'd love to get another one, another guy on the go, because it can end up just being accidental comedy. It's good to have you here, Trixie Tension. Cheers, Aussie Outlaw. Oh, see me saying maybe Morgan is Big Daddy.
No.
Not when he used the P word.
No, I couldn't have typed that. Sorry.
And what about the holes? Like, ugh. Yuck. And it sounded like...
It's random to come from him.
It was gross. It sounded too like he was kind of excited that I'd let him have threesomes with strippers when we were married, but I certainly couldn't do anything like that. Misogyny,
no,
a lot of it going on. But yeah, there you go. Now these episodes are going to be replayed this evening at 9 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time. If anyone wants to catch that, we're having a watch party. It'll be quite fun. I'm looking forward to it because it means I'll be able to actually hang out in chat and just watch it with everyone, which is kind of cool. But I was curious just to see how things went at this time of the day, and we had the same sort of crowd, or same numbers, but slightly different crowd. Interesting.
Yeah, I was wondering if it would be different countries kind of joining earlier.
Well, the diehards are all here. But, yeah, a few newbies like Badger, good to have you here. Trixie started watching it a bit late in the series, but is up to speed and loving it by the looks of it. So, yeah, thank you so much, Morgan. That was awesome sauce. I'm also doing an update on the wreck of the Ruby Princess on my Smooth Criminal podcast channel. If anyone is following that, the inquiry sat last week. So I've got another update to do tonight on that. And that's at 7:30. And then after that, we'll be doing the watch party of the rerun of today and Morgan's incredible performance. Wow, Badger's in Albuquerque.
Okay.
Is that New Mexico? Where's that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. Ola. That
Yeah,
was
I'm probably
fun.
the closest to the Portland accent you're going to get since I'm on the West Coast.
Yeah. I like the authenticity. Early game is in San Diego. I've got a beautiful friend, my oldest friend from Tassie, who I grew up with and went to school with. She's currently in Hawaii. Her husband's a Marine, and they're about to fly back to San Diego where they started out their married life. So, yeah, they're heading back to San Diego. So it's nice to know there's a San Diego fan of the Soft Six. Oh, it's Gwen. It's Gwen. Gotcha, Gwen. So, Gwen, you actually, I think you featured in the episode tonight a few times. So, Trixie in chat is Gwen, who was part of the original Soft Six series when it was on the Facebook group.
Oh, so she was like her comments we should have been able to see.
Yeah, I'll need to go. I didn't make the connection at all. Like Tana, who has been joining us in chat, she's part of the group as well. She's in the Netherlands. It's like 5 o'clock in the morning for her. But she definitely features in, I noticed when I was uploading episode 25, she features in that. But Gwen, you feature quite frequently. See you, Sumi. Thanks so much for coming and joining us. And thank you again, Morgan. You did a great job.
Yeah, thank you. I'm going to jump down and I'll be in chat unless you're, are you hanging up now?
I'll hang out for a little while if anyone's got things they want to chat about. I'll probably end this in about 15 minutes.
Okay, so I'm going to jump down then so I can go look at chat.
Again, gorgeous. You've popped your 6 cherry.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you for having me.
It's fun. You did a great job.
Thank you. I'll talk to you later.
Okay, cheers.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye. So Michelle's asked an interesting question. Hey, Ivor, g'day. Ivor, oh my God, you would have lost your shit if you'd been the role of Big Daddy-O in the episodes we just did. It was on a par with Suck My Dick, but kind of worse in a way. So you'll have to, I am replaying this tonight at 9 o'clock if you want to come and watch it with us. We're going to do a watch party and rewatch what happened just now. Michelle, the scammers mostly pretend to be in the military. Yeah, they do. The ones that I've engaged with have all been military, except for the original one that I met, who made out to be an avian doctor or an avian vet with the United Nations, which is another. But often the military guys, like this guy. Has he told us about his UN connection yet? I'm not sure. Maybe not. The Soft 34, that dude we were messing around with for a week, he backpedaled very quickly and ended up saying he was contracted to the UN. So that's sort of where they end up. You didn't get your notifications. That sucks. YouTube, sort your shit out. Morgan, well, look, if you're asleep, you're asleep, but you did a great job. You should be really proud. It was very funny, especially I love it when the next line rocks up, like the same with Ivor with Suck My Dick, and just the laughter that happens when you see what you've got to read out. It's so funny. It's so funny. But Ivor, we did go down a pretty filthy road tonight. There's a lot of porn. There's a lot of things. I think if you can make it, be there or be square. But yeah, they do primarily pose as military, and my fake Facebook account absolutely devastated that it got reported and shut down. And I have started another one, but the problem with the new one is if I put up all the stock photos and start chatting to someone, and they could potentially report me, but I need to build up some friends or start popping in. In fact, I might send a friend request to the one that Marie is chatting with, not because I want to start chatting with him, but oh, has he vanished? Is he still around in your world, Michelle, if you're still in chat? Because if he is, I've just found his oh no, this guy looks legit. Maybe. This guy's got 297 friends. That's not usual on a scammer's Well, it is when it's their real Facebook page, but where is this dude? He's in Africa somewhere. Where's his about section? Hasn't given any information at all. Some of these people look legitimate, his friends, but that's interesting. You might want to do that, Michelle, do a little search of your mate. But the other one that you sent me, I'm not seeing it. I think he's... You have to let me know, Michelle. Have you moved on to Hangouts with him yet? So, yeah, my fake Facebook that I was going to try and get some action happening and catfish with that rather than my own one. Yeah, okay, interesting. He moved to Hangouts and deleted his account. Yep, not surprising. Trixie, I had a scammer use Bristol Palin's baby daddy one time. Bristol Palin. Never heard of. An American public speaker. Wow. Oh, she's Sarah Palin's daughter. I was going to say that before I Google machined her. One of 5 of Sarah and Todd Palin's kids. Well, there you go. Interesting. He changed his mind and switched. Oh, well, that's interesting because when I just punched his name into Facebook, there is a profile there with the names reversed. But it's a completely blacked out profile. So that was a bit sad. He isn't a very good... He needs no one but me. He said like 3 things in Nigeria. Oh, my God. That's awesome, though. You need to start your own soft 6 type thing. He's not a very good scammer. No, and this is what makes me so sad. Like, I mean, I watch Kip Boga and he does the tech scammers and they get incredibly angry and loud and intimidating. And I do understand why people get scared and fall for those scams because they're so scary. But the romance scammers just, I don't know how people fall for it because there's just so many red flags. But people do. And the other sad news is I'll do some screenshots to share it with you, but I still haven't heard back from my mate who's leaving me $1 million from his 344.6 Powerball lottery jackpot win. I got excited. We were emailing on Wednesday. I will screenshot it. And this guy's a gem. He even shared a link, which I didn't click. I just Googled it separately. There was enough info in the link to, even though it looked legitimate, I was like, I ain't clicking no link. But he's pretending to be a dude who won $344 million, and he even sent a photo of the guy holding the giant check, and he also sent a news story, and I found it on YouTube and watched it. So he's pretending to be that dude. And then I responded to him on Thursday. There was something in his earlier email that was an opportunity for some comedy, and I emailed him last night, and nothing further. Pretty cut up about that. So, yeah, I haven't got anyone in the sidelines yet, but I'm working on it. Hey, Thingamajig, how are you? Busy at the moment. Watch the rerun. See what your hubby looking like. Yeah, you must. Join us at 9 p.m. this evening. Oh, my God, Badger watched a porno once. Who's Nailing Palin? Just on pornos, by the way, that one that I mentioned in the soft 6, Edward Penis Hands, that is an actual porno. I have watched it. Instead of scissors, Edward's got penises. In fact, let's bring up a picture for you just so you can all see it. bloody legendary from 1991. Oh, come on. I'm not showing. Oh, in fact, he's actually got, I thought every finger was a little vibrator, but it just looks like he's just got hands. Each hand is a penis. I don't know why there's a meme that says my ass itches, but there is. I swear to God, when I die, somebody needs to go through my history on here, and that's not a very clear picture. It's important. Let's just show this one. Yes, a good friend needs to come down here and clear my my history. Because I Google some random shit, and you seem to Google a lot of random shit when you're scam baiting. So here he is, everybody. Edward Penis hands. See that? His hands are penises. It's a fabulous porn. 91 retro. It's probably got a lot of bush, I would imagine, back in the 90s. Maybe not. Don't know. I haven't watched it for a long time, but I watched that with my mum. Isn't that random? I had my it was nearly my 21st birthday, and I had my friends from Adelaide, my boyfriend and one of my best friends who pops onto YouTube every now, Matt. Some of you might know Matt. And we found it at the video shop and hired it, and then it was almost like a family Sunday afternoon porn session. Weird. I mean, not that anyone normally does that, but we just sat around and took the piss. But we ended up, I think we only got 5 or 10 minutes in, and it became very uncomfortable and awkward for everyone. But Matt and Ben and I watched the remainder of it later. But yeah, the things you do with your mum, right? Bit of Edward Penis hands action. Bless her. She was quite a fun woman, my mum. Around 91, I found my best friend's parents' porn stash. Lots of leg warmers and hair everywhere. Exactly. See you, Thingamajig. Thanks for popping in. Might see you tonight. And, yeah, for those of you, too, that are following The Wreck of the Ruby Princess, that'll be happening on my Smooth Criminal podcast channel. I'm probably going to spend the next couple of hours trying to get my latest episode of the podcast that went out on Wednesday. I've got to make it into a little video to put it up onto YouTube. It's a bit of a pain in the bum now that it just doesn't automatically integrate. But, yeah, so I'll be doing a very quick little update on how the inquiry went this week. And for those of you who are watching it, no surprises, New South Wales Health are being blamed now for a lot of it, which is interesting. And then it looks like bowling pins. Exactly. And then at 9 p.m, yeah, we've got the watch party booked in, which I'm really looking forward to. And we'll be re-watching what happened today, and then potentially doing a third episode this evening. But I really am going to go now. I'm going to go and trim my bushes, or trim my bush, actually. It's one bush I've got to go and trim. It's out the front. It's out the front. It's a bottle brush out the front. At the front of my house, out the front door. Hey, Jules. As you know, Big Daddy from last time, you're not tuning in. Thanks. Good on you. You don't know the end of it, though, so you might want to, because there's only 20 episodes on the blog, and it goes well into episode 40-something. So you might want to come back when we kick off into the 20s. Still traumatized. One was called Shaved But Dangerous. God. You have to laugh. You have to laugh. Thanks, Jules. Yeah, there'll be another one. It's just going to take time. It's just going to take time. But the soft 6 will keep going for a while. And after the soft 6, I do have another thing that I did online. Nothing to do with scammers. But I ended up doing something just for a laugh, and ended up making 2, online friends that are still, we still chat from time to time, but it was a bit of fun that I had while I was waiting for another scam person to come along for me to another scammer to come along for me to catfish. Pardon me. Tours second message. See you when you get a new book. Well, yeah, but you might want to hang out. You might want to come back when we finish the soft six because we're only half of it's on that blog. But it's entirely up to you. Thanks, everyone, for hanging out. Thank you again, Morgan. You did an amazing job. Thanks, everyone who watched over on Facebook. I'm so sorry I didn't pop over there at all. It all got a bit of fun. Louise, g'day. I don't know if you're still watching or not, but you guys feel free to click that YouTube link, hit the subscribe button, and then just start watching the Soft Six lives on YouTube, and then I won't miss any comments or anything like that. You guys feature in it a lot because it's where it was all first shared. So would love you to come over to YouTube, and then I won't neglect you. But take care, everyone. Stay groovy, and remember, don't get scammed.